Hi everyone, it's Unorigine. Welcome to the new series, 7 Days to Die. I'm calling this Freegan Freerun. Now, Freegans are people who have chosen to sort of opt out of the corporate world. They're not buying new things. They're the dumpster divers who will get their food from scavenging, from farming. I don't mean to paint them in a negative light. I kind of dig the whole philosophy, but it's not one for me. So basically I did that to set up some rules, some restrictions on what it is that we can do. So we're going to work on it like this. There's no spending money, which means we cannot buy anything from the trader. But we're not going to sell things to the trader either. We can still do quests for the trader, XP points, and any awards that they give us, such as hopefully a bike pretty quickly, we'll accept. I mean, that's bartering. We're not going to do any hunting. We're scavenging our food. That's one of the restrictions there. Self-defense is an exception. Obviously, if a pig or something is attacking us and we kill it, we will take that food because we don't let things go to waste. After this first quest, which I have to do, obviously, in order to find the trader and get the ball rolling, after this first quest, I am not going to be chopping down any more trees because it takes a long time to grow in the real world. Plus, we're recycling all the wood that we find in houses and that sort of thing. So I don't want to build this frame just yet, but let's do 13. Can we do that? Yes. And the reason I did 13 is because after this initial quest, we are not going to be crafting new items. We're going to have to scavenge everything. I have made some exceptions to that because Freegans are big into recycling, so that's got to come into play a little bit here. Well, that's one of the reasons I'm not putting the frames in the fire pit down just yet. Once I put those down and that quest is over, I'm only allowing myself a maximum of making a dozen arrows and a dozen frames. So I'm kind of trying to looking for more, like I will scavenge this, of course. But I need more bird nests. So the exceptions will be repair kits because we will need to fix things. And glue and duct tape, even though glue is represented as an Elmer's bottle, we know that it's not. It's hide glue, it's bone glue, so it's basically just melted down shit. So, the glue and duct tape I'll allow myself to make because those are basic construction things. Let's see how many more arrows we can make. 11, that's not too bad. I will almost be okay with that. We won't be able to make a forge, but we will be able to forge items, if that makes sense. It's just a form of recycling, really, and all we'll be able to do is melt things down. I'm going to allow myself to craft Molotovs. That's just a form of explosive cycling where you're recycling, where you're putting gas into a bottle and putting a wick on it and lighting it. So I am going to allow myself that one weapon. That should be hard to find anyways until I find a wrench. We won't be able to craft that. We won't be able to craft workbenches. So we won't be able to make anything else anyways. Food and fire, I will allow myself to make. Putting stones around a circle and putting some wood in it, yeah, that's a non-issue. And then, of course, land claim blocks. Should we need to move, I am going to allow myself the capabilities of doing that. That is it. So the trader is way the hell out that way. Wonderful. So I will allow myself to upgrade. I will not allow myself to build new frames or anything like that. So that'll be a little tricky, as we'll see. I don't know how this is actually going to play out. This could be awesome. Could be terrible. This could have been the worst decision. The last series, as you know, ended dismally. So I won't be building the pipe guns. I will have to find them. So that's an interesting little conundrum in itself. Any weapons, basically, besides those Molotovs, as I mentioned, I will have to scrounge. So we'll be feeding out of dumpsters. The chickens that we see running by that I love so much, we'll have to ignore. We're basically just bumming around. Now I keep gathering those, but I guess by my own rules, I put myself in a position where I can't even make a knife. So make no mistake, this is going to be difficult. And I called it Freegan Freerun Because since I am not going to be able to craft anything, which I hope I don't forget as I'm doing this, so that's going to be a bust. I think I'm going to have to rely on things like sprinting and parkour. With only 12 frames until I find some, pardon me while I beat this fella's brains in. My level 1 club. And here comes a chicken, which I will not kill. Unless you can convince me that he's attacking me. I will take that. I will break things down, but I will not craft anything. I keep repeating that, mostly for myself. Nope, it's a destroyed forge. So that's going to pose a problem too. I just kind of assumed that forges would be working. We might have some trouble there. I didn't take that into consideration. We won't be producing any storage, so I will have to find a place that has all these boxes and stuff laying around. Now, I've already thought of a workaround for that, in that I will be able to craft fire pits. And now that I'm thinking about the forge, that is going to be a real problem. I can't melt anything down. So we can get some more things in here, including a little food and water, that's good. Little clothing, nope. Some trash. How about some clothes? Yeah, I'll wear it, sure, why not? We will scrap things down, but we won't be building anything. Do you have any jobs? A clear zombies is really close. I want a place to live first.
I don't like you, but maybe kids.
You. Popped your head. Take that gasoline. I have too many items on me, so we're gonna have to quickly decide to get rid of some. We've got 4 skill points to spend. We're gonna try it a little differently. We are going to do that. Cardio. Use less calories and gain more from food. I'm going to use that one. Not well thought out, just sort of, hey, let's go and see what happens. I guess I can use... keep these other things in the destroyed cement mixer. And that looks more or less good. Okay, so we are ready to go. So let's go do it. Take everything we can. Oh, it's literally right next door. A cooking pot. That's a big one. We definitely want to keep that. I believe somebody drops from up above. There we go. 2 of them even. Oh, I screwed up there. Tried to shut that door. And instead, almost got my ass kicked. Oh, there you are. You are tough. Another jar. I'm gonna need more than jars to get through this. I don't normally... See if I can get just one of you again. Perfect. Let's get the stuff and get out of here. Be my first good thing. No. Weapon. No. Getting hosed here a little bit. Well, definitely, I'm glad about honey. Toilet pistol. Good luck. Those don't break away, so that's good. And that's pretty much what we have right now. I can make this work if I have to. 748. Let's get back to wrecked. 9mm ammo, absolutely. I guess we'll just work on a fetch.
I've got just the job. It's a deal.
What else do I want to keep on me out of there? Drink. Food. Honey splint. I think that's all I need to keep on me at this point. Okay, so it looks as though this is where I'm going to reside this evening. Does this break away? If there's more room over here, we'll be golden. Well, looky here. Another bike frame. And we're finally at a point where maybe I can make a Molotov. I would have to gather everything that I own. I don't know which of these are going to break away, but this might even be a better side to be staying on, given I've got storage down there. All right, well, this is something that I can make work. Anyways, yes, it's 2 hours to nighttime still, but I am not going to get anything else accomplished. I'm probably just going to hunker down and figure out what my next move is. So, Freegan Freerun, we're going to call episode 1 concluded. If you like this episode, I appreciate you click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell so you're notified when I make new videos. Feel free to leave a comment. Give me some guidance. What do you think of these rules? Do you think they're too loose, too tight? They're definitely too tight. They're definitely too restrictive, but we'll see if we can't make it work anyways. As always, this is Unoriginy saying thank you and goodbye.